Hi and welcome to my English. I am Hira and today we will be discussing line diagram, which is a part of report writing of Writing Task 1 Academic IELTS training. In today's session, we will be discussing how to analyze a line diagram, how to write a band 8.5 line diagram report, what is the structure of a line diagram, and I would also help you differentiate between a 6.5 band report and an 8.5, a model answer. So stay tuned till the end of this video. Now let's recall the line diagram vocabulary, though we had discussed it previously, but still let's take a look at it. So as you see, this is a decrease, this is a gradual decrease, and this is a rapid decrease. This is an increase, this is a gradual increase, and this is a rapid or a sharp increase. And these are fluctuations, oscillations, rapid changes. And this is steady, level of, standability. Some other vocabulary that we can take a look at is, for increase, we can use rise, go up, uplift, rocketed, climb, upsurge, roar. And for fall, we can say slumped, plummeted. And when it is a level off, we can say stabilized, level off. For dropping, it is dropped, declined slightly, increased sharply, dramatically, and this is gradual increase. So all the vocabulary is what we have discussed. Now the structure of line diagram, the first thing you do is you paraphrase the question. So you try and write the question in different set of words, provided that the meaning of the question does not change. So it is basically the question statement that we are talking about. Then we take a look at the representation, whatever it is. So in this case, it is a line diagram. So we try and see what is the general trend in that line diagram. The given line diagram shows, or given graph shows so and so. And when we are writing the overview, we can say it is clear from the given diagram, or overall it is, right? So something like that, the overall kind of a feature. And please note that we don't include any data, any figure in the general overview. We include the details, the statistical data only in the detail paragraph. So this is where we actually note down the information, what all is there in it. Let us study the given line diagram now. This is the percentage of female members of parliament in European countries from the year 2000 to 2012. Now before you actually come to the structure of writing this line diagram report, you need to know what is it that you're looking at it in the overall view. As a layman, what is it that comes to your mind? And then we will talk about the details. So we need to divide this report into two main parts. One is the overall and one is details of it. As you see, the overall features, it shows that every country, the percentage of participation of women is increasing in all the countries. Some are witnessing a rapid increase, like UK. It rose from, let's say, 0.4 and it increased steadily till the 4-year period. And after that, within the next 4 years, it registered a dramatic increase. So it is quite a steep increase. For a country like France, it remained steady throughout. It is steadily increasing. As far as Italy is concerned, it remained steady for the 8-year period, and after that it registered a sharp increase, and the participation was the highest in the year 2012. Then it is only Belgium that actually fell down a bit, negligible fall, right? Otherwise everyone is increasing. So if you talk about the gradual increase, very slow increase, we can see that for Germany and for France. But if you talk about a dramatic increase, it is definitely the UK and it is Italy also. It is Belgium that increased, then remained stable, remained a little steady, and then declined marginally. So this is how you're going to take a look at the line diagram. So overall, It is a gradual increase in the participation of women in all these European countries over this 12-year period. For some countries, the rate of increase was high, for some it was low, for some it even fell. And this is also something that we can note, which is Belgium and UK stabilizing at 23 or 24. Now let's analyze this answer. The line chart compares the proportion of women in the parliament in 5 European nations, namely Germany, Italy, France, UK, Belgium during a 12-year period from 2000 to 2012. Specifically, the parliament in Germany and France both saw gradual rises in the proportion of women representatives over the period studied, approximately 36% for the former and a third of that for the latter in 2012. Meanwhile, the figure for Italy went through a similar pattern but more sharply from around 25 to 38%, which outstripped its Germany counterpart by the end of the period. Regarding Belgium and the UK, starting at 17% and 4% respectively, the rates of women in the parliament went up steadily by 5% after the first 4 years and so on. This writing task 1 is divided into 3 paragraphs. If I just compare it with the structure, we need to have at least 4 things. So this is the paraphrasing. There is no overview mentioned here. This looks like a body paragraph, the detailed paragraph. Compare Germany and France. Okay, both saw, so it is a similarity that written. Now, if I have to, give this task band score, I would give it a 6.5 band score. I'll tell you how. If I look at task achievement, it is quite low as far as task achievement is concerned because overall was coming in the end. Overall should have come in the beginning only. Key features are not highlighted properly. There is some inaccurate information also. If I talk about coherence and cohesion, information is organized coherently. The paragraphing is also fine. There are some linking devices also used, like meanwhile, regarding, overall. So definitely there is a coherence and cohesion involved. So I may give it a 7. Then if I talk about the lexical resource, there is no spelling mistake which I could see. The meaning of it is coming out clearly, so there is no ambiguity in that. But there are certain repetitions which I see in this answer. Proportion, its German counterpart it should be. Both the figures met at 24% level. The lexical resource will be at 6.5. If I talk about the grammatical range and accuracy, so there are certain grammatical errors. Both the figures met at 24% level, obviously upward. And there are more of complex sentences. It should be a mix of simple and complex sentences. Not all should be complex, because sometimes it is very difficult to comprehend the complex sentences. So again, it will become a 6.5 or 6. Though it is more of complex, so I'm going to give it a 6.5. So the overall score would look like this. Task achievement 6, coherence cohesion 7, lexical resource 6.5, grammatical range 6.5. So it will come out as 6.5, which is not a good score. Let's try and take a look at how we can have a model answer, at least a band 8 or 8.5 answer. So we are going to start off with the paraphrasing of the question, which is the line diagram or the line graph illustrates the proportion of women elected to the parliaments in 5 different European countries, in Germany, the UK, Belgium, France and Italy, between so and so, over the period shown. Now this is like an overall overview statement. All the 5 nations, and as you see, all these 4 things are standing out so clearly that we don't have to even make an attempt to understand which para is what. Coherence wise, task achievement wise, it is completely falling in line. Mention experienced upward trends, so all of them experienced upward trends, while the percentages was by far the highest. It should be the highest. Overall, the figure for France was the lowest in each year shown. So this is overall. Overall is clear. Everyone is increasing except for France, which was the lowest in each year shown. Now in 2000, so now we are comparing from 2000 to 2010. In 2000, Germany had the highest percentage of female MPs at around 33%, followed by the UK, Belgium and Italy having approximately 27%, 25%, 22% respectively. The figure for France was nearly 1/7 of that for Germany at merely 5%. Between 2000 and 2010, the figure for Germany increased slowly while that of the UK saw a significant rise, or we can say a dramatic rise. In 2010, the UK overtook Germany as the country having the highest percentage of female MPs among the 5 nations mentioned in the graph. Over the given period, Belgium and Italy witnessed a steady rise. So this is what we discussed, steady rise in the percentage of female MPs by 2012. The figures for these two countries had increased by 7% and 3% respectively. From 2000 to 2008, the figure for France increased fourfold, or we can say it quadrupled. Over the rest of this period shown, the proportion of women elected to the parliament in France remained relatively stable at around 20%. So this is a model answer that is expected out of you. Now what you can do is take a look at any line diagram, try to write the overview and send it to me so that I can take a look at it and I can let you know what is right in it and what's wrong. So I'm going to come up with the next lesson. Till then, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching and bye-bye.